Ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh well. This is the best you're getting. Wow, that's hot. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Wanda. Okay. So if you could just hit the like and love button, that let me know you can hear me. I will go ahead and get started. So I want so much to tell you about my day yesterday. Um, I've been dying to tell you guys. So yesterday was day one of filming this project, um, which we were originally calling Aging Out, but I think we have to change the title. But for now, um, it is about children who age out of the foster care system in this country. When they first brought this project to me, they said, we have this idea for a show and we think we want you to host it. And it's about aging out. And I thought it was about women aging out of their jobs. Or like Hollywood. I was like, oh, so it's about old people? Great. And they were like, no, it's not about old ladies, Jamie. It is about kids who age out of the foster care system. And I thought, it never even occurred to me that there were kids who entered the foster care system that just went all the way through the foster care system and then aged out at 18. It never occurred to me. So, long story short, yesterday I filmed for the first day with the first girl in the documentary. Her name is Sierra. Okay, I'm trying to think of what I'm allowed to tell you. All right, so her name is Sierra. Anyway, she and I spent a lot of time talking. Now, a lot of the justification for my pain and my heartache in my life was the sickness and subsequent death of my father. I had no tools. I did not know how to, I didn't know how to process any of it. So I went off the deep end. Okay. I like literally just became this angry, aggressive person. In talking to Sierra and some of these other kids, I quickly realized that my situation, my problem, even with the excruciating pain of losing my father, it pales in comparison to what some kids actually go through. When I look at my situation, when I look at my life, I was afforded many things and had many blessings. And I am now aware that there are kids who have so little, but less than material things. And they all, here's the thing, they all say the same thing to me. The issue with them is never that they didn't have their own room, that they didn't have the nicest clothes, that they didn't get a car when they got their driver's license. None of these things, okay? They felt they didn't have love. They felt they didn't have peace. They felt they didn't have any emotion to call their own. It was so eye-opening for me to listen to these kids talk and have them say to me, all I ever wanted in my life was consistency. I mean, even though my mom was crazy and like dramatic and over the top, she was there every day. I never, and when my dad died and I became painfully aware that people left, that they died, that it happened, I still had the understanding that my father died against his will, that he didn't want to leave his children, that he didn't want to die. I knew that. And I'm talking to this child yesterday and she's explaining to me how people kept leaving her. And I kept thinking, if I had to throw my problems in a pile and really listen to what other people have gone through, I would quickly take my dead father back. Quick. That's real. And I don't think that I would have had real appreciation for that had I not done this project. I believe that my season is coming. I believe that 2017 is my season. And I think part of that season is greater understanding so that I have more to bring to Coffee Talk. Because look, Coffee Talk can be super funny and we could talk about whatever and old Jamie could spring up from time to time. But the truth is, if Coffee Talk doesn't make you feel, if it doesn't make you think, then I'm not doing my job, right? So don't let Coffee Talks like this depress you. Don't let them make you sad. Let them inspire you with a call to action. Let them inspire you to be more mindful, to listen to what other people have gone through so that you can express more empathy to others. It is the most beautiful thing in the world to show empathy to somebody. And after spending time with this young girl, I spent the day with Saturday evening and then all day yesterday. I stole her phone. I snuck her phone away and I made her a video on her phone. Just letting her know that no matter where she was in her life or what was going on, that I would always be somewhere rooting her on, loving her somewhere in her corner, somewhere in the country. Anyway, she found the video last night when her shooting day was over and she must have gone home. She found the video and she sent me a message and she said, I found your video. I'm gonna save it forever. And basically what she said was, I've never met anyone like you. Thank you for making me feel loved right away. Like for exactly what I am right now. And I thought, oh, if somebody would have told old Jamie that a 21-year-old kid would find a way to love her for any contribution in any capacity, 21-year-old Jamie would have went, yeah, right, not a chance. And I share this with you, again, not to make you sad, but for you to just understand that we sometimes become so consumed with what our own issues are and our own sorrows and our own problems that we become numb to the problems of our brothers and sisters. And if you put your problems in a pile with your fellow brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, yours might not look so bad. You might want to take yours back just the way you have them right now. I'm being serious. So anyway, then last night I came home from Temecula and I'm staying at my girlfriend Mary's house. And Amanda Roten, thank you for sharing the video. And so Mary and I went out to dinner. So what I didn't tell you was yesterday was my grandmother's birthday. Would have been my grandmother's 95th birthday. And Gigi was, one of the great loves of my life. I just adored her. So, I miss her, I miss my grandmother. We all know that feeling. So last night, Mary and I went out to dinner. And there was a couple eating dinner next to us, and there was an old lady, 88, sitting next to me, eating. and she was so cute, okay? Just watching her and listening to her talk reminded me so much of my grandmother. So I went up to the counter and I said, hey, I want to pay for their food. So I paid for their dinner, and the waitress came over and said, your meal's been taken care of. So she walks away, and her son, this old lady's son, goes, oh, they must have paid for my food because I complained, because something must have been wrong, whatever. So the old lady says to him, that's not right. You aren't happy, but they made it right, and we ate the food. We're paying for it. So he's like, no, they covered it. He thought the restaurant covered it. So she was so feisty. She's like, that's not right. No, you're paying for the food. Go get the check. So I finally lean over to her and I whisper in her ear, I paid for your food. Just let it go. It's fine. So she's like, what? So I'm like, I paid for it. It's fine. Leave your son alone. Don't make a scene. So she's like, this I never, and when I tell you she was just like my grandmother, she goes, this I never saw anything like this in my life. I love it. So she's so cute and funny. She's 88. Her name is Rita Houseman. Remember Baby Houseman from Dirty Dancing? So she starts talking to me. So she's blind, but cute as a button. She told me she started this movie group 25 years ago, and she still meets with the same ladies 25 years later. They go see a different movie every week, and then they meet on Tuesdays to talk about the movie. They're really big cinema people. So she was telling me all about her group. She was very proud of it. And she said to me, I'm almost blind. I'm legally blind. I'm mostly blind, but I can see that you have long dark hair and big brown eyes. And smart lady, she goes, yeah, you're beautiful. I was like, you can't even see my face. She was like, I can't, but I could tell. She was so cute. So wait, I say, this is why I'm telling you this. So I say to Mary, my grandmother used to take money out of her wallet and hold it up in front of my face and go, what is this here? What do I got here? What do I got? Because she couldn't see it. So I said to Mary, my grandmother used to take the money out of her wallet and hold it up to my face and go, what do I got here? What is this? What is this? 2 seconds later, Rita reaches into her wallet and holds up money to her daughter-in-law. She goes, what is this here? What is this? What do I got here? And I said, I am done. I am done. I needed that so bad. Mary and I cracked up. Her daughter-in-law was like, get the money out of my face. You got a $10 bill. I was like, oh my God, I miss my grandma so much. It was so funny that she did that. And maybe a lot of old ladies do that. They probably do. But we had a beautiful conversation with them. They sat and talked with us, and then her son was like, I appreciate so much that you paid for our dinner. Let me give you something. So he gave me $2 bills to give to my kids, because my kids love $2 bills, and he carries them around, which is okay. So anyway, it was so funny. Like, did you ever just be looking for a sign and then you get one? It was so funny when she said, what is this? What is this here? What do I got? I was like, I'm done. So we're shooting tomorrow with another foster child, and Wednesday too. And I just feel really good about this project. I think you guys are gonna love it. I don't have all the details yet. And as soon as I do, I will share them with you. But the important thing is that, there's enough information on the internet and on TV and all of these things for you to love a little bit of everything. So if you loved Jersey Belle, but you also love CSI, and you also love, I'm trying to think of another show, but I don't watch TV, so I can't think of one. Kelly and Reed, the one with Kelly Ripa. Like, if you like all of those different things, you can still watch documentaries on Scientology and documentaries on the ivory trade and the elephants and something like Aging Out. People were a little concerned, would people want to watch this, and I thought, I think so. I think that people in this country want to know what resources are out there or not, and how these kids are doing. It's not a Netflix series. It's not on Netflix. So anyway, again, I don't have all the details, but after spending the day with Sierra yesterday and then meeting Rita and having that moment where I was like, oh, my grandmother, I needed that so bad. It was really good. But so the point of me sharing all of this with you is this. So often, again, like I say, we become consumed with our problems, what we don't have, what's missing from our lives. I don't have a good body. I don't have love. I'm not married. I don't have kids yet. I don't have my dream job, blah, blah, blah. And I think that just for today, because look, we all do it. It's not like we're not gonna change our chemical makeup forever and always, but the point of Coffee Talk is simply to make us think. So just for today, be especially grateful for what you do have, and just give a little thought to those around you and think about, what they're missing. Because, I had to overcome certain things, but these children are overcoming abandonment issues that run deep. Did you know that foster kids are 4 times as likely to suffer from PTSD than are veterans? 4 times as likely to suffer from PTSD. That's significant. You can watch Jersey Belle on iTunes, Amazon, YouTube. I feel like you can find Jersey Belle anywhere. Okay. So I love you guys so much today. I really just am very much in love with all of you. I'm feeling very lovey today. I'm just love. All right. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.